So the Xbox event was about a few weeks back now, and I got some mixed feelings. Now, don't get me wrong, it brought some fantastic memes, but at the same time, it feels like the Xbox Series X is now embroiled in its own fight to kind of justify its own existence. The way Microsoft has been going, almost like them making their own product more and more redundant. Basically, Microsoft have been doing this for years at this point. They've been bringing Xbox exclusives to the PC. That's the pinnacle of that is the Master Chief Collection, Halo on PC. Who'd have thought of that? Gears of War 4 and 5. I'm pretty sure they brought back the Ultimate Edition as well. The Xbox exclusive pretty much no longer exists. Now, this is where it gets difficult, because you got to think to yourself, so if all these games are now on a PC, what do I need the Xbox for? Because at the end of the day, what the Xbox is essentially becoming is a less powerful PC with less features, essentially. I feel like Microsoft would probably get more mileage out of the new Xbox Series X if they branded it how they really want to brand it, which is essentially just a PC. A Microsoft PC runs a full PC version of Windows 10 and you can play Xbox games on it, and it comes with an Xbox controller. Perfect. I don't understand why it exists at the moment. Do you know what? I initially thought that Halo Infinite was a console exclusive and was going to be an Xbox Series X launch title. It's not. It's coming to the base Xbox One from 2013, the Xbox One X, and also the Xbox Series X, and also the PC. And again, I was watching the gameplay and I thought to myself, in terms of the Halo gameplay itself, I kind of like it. I kind of like the return to form, but at the same time, there is admittingly some work to be done, definitely. But when it comes to the game itself, I was actually quite disappointed because I was watching it thinking, I'm not going to buy an Xbox to play this. And then I realised it was coming to PC, and I was very happy after that. I was as happy as one can be because, again, I really want to play it because it looks fantastic in my personal opinion. But then I think to myself, okay, so if you can get this on a PC and on the old Xbox, what do I need the Series X for besides what they're peddling it as, which is the world's most powerful console now anyways? And that's great, but they've got the same issue that the Xbox One X had when that was released. It's the world's most powerful console, but where are the games? It, they're just not there. And if they are, they're multi-platforming. You can already play them on a PlayStation or a PC, which probably gets you more mileage than the regular Xbox One X anyways. I feel like Microsoft are very reluctant to let go of the hardware side of Xbox, which, in my personal opinion, I think they should. And I think there are steps towards that with what's going on with Game Pass and Xbox Live Gold. Now, there is a rumour going about that they are getting rid of Xbox Live Gold, which is fantastic, and it's quite ironic given that Microsoft started this anti-consumer trend of paid subscription online services and will be the first to end it, which is quite amusing. So I think what they're going to do is they seem to be putting all their eggs into the Game Pass bag, essentially, which I think is a fantastic idea, because honestly, if you don't have Game Pass and you're a PC or an Xbox player, you're missing out. It's a steal for what you get. And I feel like that's the direction Microsoft want to go in, but are almost too scared of doing. Because let's face it, in terms of the console war, it looks as though PlayStation 5 is going to take it this year as well. And that's simply because PlayStation and Sony are running a race that Microsoft aren't even on the ballot for. They're not even partaking in this event. And basically, Sony are out here pumping out exclusives, stuff like that, stuff that makes the purchase of a console justifiable to a consumer. There are reasons you want it because there are games you want on it. And I feel like that's where Microsoft are kind of going wrong. There's not really a reason to buy it. So essentially, again, that's where this is kind of going wrong for me, because essentially, I just don't know why it exists at all. There's just no point to it. Personally, I don't see the point in the Series X. If it's put at maybe £399 in the UK, potentially, yes, I could see the point of it, mainly because it's a very powerful system at a rather, not budget cost, but a fairly decent price. Again, if they price it any higher, just say if they go 450 or maybe even 500, I don't think they go 500, but even if they did, that's risky. Going above 400, I believe, is very risky, and I feel like Microsoft couldn't get away with that. I feel like the conclusion here is that the Xbox Series X simply exists. It's just to appease the console crowd instead of attempting to integrate, because pretty much Microsoft have been trying to integrate Xbox and PC for years, and this just feels like a step in the wrong direction. And yeah, that's about it, folks. Thank you all very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Just so you know, I am doing a giveaway, a £50 gift card giveaway. I put this at the end of a video, so you had to watch the whole thing. Links in the description to that. Have fun, and I shall see you later. Bye now.